Back here at the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships winner bracket final, men's pro singles. Ben Johns, Tyson McGuffin here on a championship court. It doesn't get much better than this. Gentlemen and ladies, we are in for a treat here. We're going to throw it down courtside for our player introductions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next matchup here on championship court, men's pro singles winner bracket final. Who's ready for this one? All right, first, your 4 seed out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, a 4-time nationals gold medalist, Tyson McGuffin. His opponent tonight out of Austin, Texas, the 2 seed, 3-time nationals gold medalist, Ben Johns. Your lead referee for this match out of Greenwood, Indiana, Bob Swisshelm. And your supporting referee from Davenport, Iowa, Vicky Ryan. All right, Cam, this is going to be a good one. I mean, 2 big dogs in the game on the single side and double side for that matter. But in singles, these 2 have made as much noise as anyone in the game on the men's side. So let's talk just a little bit about recent history.
Yeah, very recent.
Very recent. I mean, within a week recent. Tyson McGuffin just did beat Ben Johns in the PPA event last weekend. It's been a long time coming since that's happened. Tyson was very ecstatic. He gets a rematch here in the winner bracket final. Now, in my opinion, this may be just a preview for one of the medal matches coming up between Ben and Tyson. But the winner here goes on to the gold medal match. The loser has to drop down and fight out of that bronze medal match. But what are your predictions going into this one, Cam?
I think it's a very different climate here as well. So where they played was humid, a little bit warmer. Right now we're in the desert. It's chilly. It's at nighttime. Ball's going to be, it was a different ball as well. So we're playing with the Franklin this time. And I think that can change a lot. One thing that I think Tyson has over anyone on the men's game is his footwork. I think he has the best footwork in the game. You'll watch him get set up so quickly right before Johns is about to hit, and I think that really gives him such an advantage. You'll see him run around his backhand almost 10 out of 10 times. He really doesn't want to hit his backhand from the baseline. But what he does so well is when he runs around it, he can really angle that forehand and change of pace wherever he wants it to set him up for that next shot. On the other side, Johns doesn't like losing, and he doesn't lose often. So I think he's looking to say, you know what, good job. That was a great win last week, but that's not going to happen again.
Congratulations.
Thanks for playing. Again. Yeah, but so I think this is going to be a very close match. You now have confidence with McGuffin saying, you know what, I can beat him, and I am good enough. My game is there to beat Ben Johns, and I proved it only 7-8 days ago. And so I think he's going to be bringing that into this match, and look for Ben Johns to close that down real quick.
And we know Ben Johns does not like to lose. We saw it in the last match. He was down 1 game and down 9-3 to Julian Arnold, and he came back and won that match, won that game, and then won the 3rd game pretty handily. But to say that Julian Arnold would have been done after that, an understatement. He went down into the consolation draw. He beat Travis Rettenmeyer 15-11, and then he just took out Hunter Johnson 15-3.
15.
So loser of this match has to go and play Julian Arnold next.
Get warm, guys.
Man.
And I think what was so great is in that match before with Ben Johns that we watched earlier, he only took 1 timeout, is that correct? Out of the whole match,
yeah.
I think, in the 2nd game. That really says something to who he is and how much he really believes in himself and trusts his game and how strong his mental game is. Forget his physical game. Everyone out here is fit and they can run down any ball, but it's the mental game that sets you apart from every other player, and that is something that Ben John has. He does not get rattled. Down 3-9, sure, I'll take 1 timeout. I'm fine. I don't even know if it was really for him. I think it was like, hey, let's just stop some momentum here.
Right, exactly.
But I don't think he personally needed it, if that makes sense.
Gold medal on Championship Sunday. Let's hear it for these 2.
So we have our 3 gentlemen left. Julian Arnold on the bottom half, waiting on the loser of this. Winner of this moving on to Sunday. How important is it, Cam, to get through this match here and not have to play that bronze medal?
No, it's huge because this is only singles day. We have doubles day, we have mixed day. So there's a lot more pickleball to be played before you even get to Championship Day Sunday. So just getting out, being done 1 match less than the other guys is huge. It's crucial for recovery, for your body, making sure that you're ready to go. Because when Sunday comes around, it's a long day. And it's a long day after a long weekend. And yes, all these guys are fit, but how great would it be to not have to play an extra match?
Oh, 100%. You want to save your body, as Sunday, if you're in a couple of those, it's going to be tough. Those are 3 out of 5 matches on Sunday for Championship Sunday. So you want to save as much as you can when you get there. So both of these guys looking forward to that. But again, we got to play it out here on the court. It looks like both of these gentlemen are just about set to go. As Tyson McGuffin takes the court, Ben Johns right behind him.
Gentlemen, let's get ready to begin, please.
And again, just like our other match, we're going to hear a lot from Tyson McGuffin and maybe a fist pump or
seconds,
2
please.
from Ben Johns.
Yeah,
Not
so-
much.
No, not much at all. So we'll see
Game 1.
as it's
Time
Ben
in.
Johns
0,
to serve
0.
to start.
Point.
A little wide there off the forehand from Tyson McGuffin. And we'll see if Tyson uses what Julian Arnold used in a very aggressive return of serve to keep Ben Johns
1,
at bay.
0. Point.
Little miss hit there from McGuffin. Again, it's colder,
2, 0.
ball's hard, and fast.
Side out.
Nice forehand volley there from McGuffin.
And like you said, Dom, that was set up from a nice deep return. That's how he was able to get in and take charge of the net.
Zero, 2. Point.
Ben Johns going a little wide there on the sideline.
1, 2.
Oh, he had it
Side out.
right there as Ben was leaning to the forehand side. McGuffin had him.
2, 1. Point. 1.
Just long on that forehand volley from Tyson McGuffin, and Ben Johns out to a quick 4-1 lead here, only 2 minutes in.
Point.
Yeah, Johns has fixed everything that went wrong in the Julian Arnold match.
I don't think he wants to go 3 sets again.
5-1. Point.
Oh, Johns going down the line with the 2-hand winner. He's looking very impressive here, Cam, in this
Timeout
first game.
receiver. 6-1.
So
1 minute.
timeout here from Tyson McGuffin as Ben Johns got a little bounce in his step.
I was just going to say.
He's moving really well and looks really good right now. Well, what's Tyson McGuffin need to do to change this up, Cam?
He's just missing a little bit here and there. I don't think he needs to change much at all. I just think he needs to make his shots. I think he has a game plan. He has a strong game plan coming into this. It worked last weekend, and I think right now just kind of settling into the match and make your shots. Maybe take a little bit off. Let's just make Ben Johns play
Receiver,
a little bit more.
You have 1 remaining timeout. Server, you still have 2. Time in. 6-1. Point.
Big serve there from Ben Johns. And again, ball just keeps getting faster and faster as it gets colder and colder out here. Oh, Johns electing to go tweener, but hits it just a little too hard.
I think when you talked to Ben Johns earlier, him saying how much changing
1-7.
his serve, putting more pace on it, was the difference maker against Arnold. And I can see him already implementing that in this match.
Yeah, he is. He's going big on his serve. And he's not allowing McGuffin to go as big on his return because of that.
7-1.
McGuffin
Side out.
looking at Johns going, I think I totally mishit that backhand volley.
Okay. 1-7. Side out.
McGuffin can't get enough underneath that to get it up and over, and just seems a little off here to start this first game, but Ben
7-1.
Johns just playing very clean. Oh, nice read from McGuffin.
What was your call? Point.
McGuffin upset with himself right there
8-1.
as he read correctly but couldn't finish. So a little long on the serve from Johns, but he is really going for that serve right now.
1-8.
Yeah, nice ball there from McGuffin.
He needed that.
Yeah, he went inside out on the first forehand and then rips flat down that line.
I think sometimes, too, when you come off of a win from someone, you think there's so much pressure on you to do the exact same thing and come out aggressive and take a big lead right off the bat.
Side out.
And that doesn't always happen.
Right.
And what I like about McGuffin is, yes, he's upset, but this is not going to hurt him for the entire match. He's going to settle in, he's going to make adjustments, and he's going to get back in this and get some points on the board.
Point.
Little long right there on the return of serve, and again, it's McGuffin trying to pin Johns back as much as he can. But again, the ball just sailing on him a little bit in this cold weather.
9-2.
just long. A little backhand flick lob, and McGuffin going to burn his second time out here as he is down. Yeah, ball out by a couple inches. Down 10-2. And what's the answer here, Cam, from McGuffin?
You know, originally I said make shots, and I still go by that. But I think right now what he has to do is make him play a little bit more. And what I mean by that is he's going for a lot on his ground strokes right now. Let's hit some drops. Let's start moving Johns around up at the kitchen line, creating more angles, and see if he can't get in behind those shots versus coming in, powering behind him. That's just not working right now because Johns is just on.
You still have 2.
Weather the storm right now.
Time in, gentlemen. 10-2.
Can Johns play this way throughout the entire match? I don't know. But weather the storm and then come out aggressive here in the second game.
Point and game.
Yeah, Ben Johns going
First
forehand
game,
winner.
Goes to Mr. Johns.
For game number 1, 11-2 Ben Johns here in the winner bracket final. Winner going to the gold medal match. Loser has to drop down and play for bronze. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, game 2 here at the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Game number 2 about to go down here on championship court in the winner bracket final. Ben Johns taking game 1 handily, 11-2 over Tyson McGuffin. McGuffin needs to answer here.
Side up.
Ben Johns just doing too much here, Cam. He has looked good from 6-9 on in game 2 against Julian Arnold.
That is true, and I think
0-0.
wait till after this.
A big forehand winner there from McGuffin. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, and I think right now McGuffin has to forget the first game, and he can. He's that good. He's
0-0.
been here long enough to know that the first game isn't the match, and he can regroup and he can get back in this, and I think that he's going to do just that.
Zero, zero.
Ben Johns just missing that on the forehand side as we just continue to trade side outs.
Would you make your call a little bit more clear, please? Side out. 0-0.
And nice job right there from McGuffin as the Selkirk brass is front and center here on championship court. The Barnes brothers
1-0.
and family all in the front row. Oh, McGuffin battling through that, but Ben Johns was in control pretty much that whole point there, Cam.
Like I said, though, his footwork is incredible.
0-1.
For him to get jammed right there and stay in the point and stay in control, yeah, he didn't come out on top, but he was in that point.
So that ball almost sails and almost hits Ben Johns as it carries out. He had to jump over the top of it.
1-1. Point.
And nice ball right down the line from Ben Johns, but that's caused by a short return from McGuffin, Cam.
It is, and that's what's hard about the men game, I feel, versus the women's game.
2-1.
You feel the need to come up regardless of if it's a deep return or a short return. And I feel as sometimes the guys don't have to come in every single time. Yes, I know it's their style of play and I know it's comfortable, but if it's not there, maybe we stay back and then come in on the next one.
Yeah, it's a good point right there as McGuffin using his quick hands there off the tape to put that backhand away, earn a side out. Down by 1. Oh, that's a nice inside-out forehand there from Tyson McGuffin. You watch this on the approach.
Doesn't let it drop.
No.
Hits it right at the peak, and he's able to come over it.
Yeah, it's too good. As Johns picked up that Tyson McGuffin was deep at the baseline, and he just brings that cross court on a beautiful backhand game. Oh, wow. Just when you think you have Ben Johns beat on this cross court, I mean, look how tight McGuffin keeps that, but then goes around the post for the winner. Wow.
That was incredible.
This replay of Ben Johns getting there again. Some look up as just as he hits that ball. Oh, and Johns goes two-hander down the line there, Cam.
He's feeling very confident. Like we said, we keep going back to that 9-6 moment with Julian Arnold, but he completely changed his demeanor, and he hasn't looked back.
No.
And that just shows why he's one of the best in the world, is because he can just turn it on and keep it on, and he's been doing just that.
5-2.
Wow, I mean, just turning it up right now. He can't do anything wrong. And McGuffin just doesn't have an answer.
Timeout receiver. 6-2. 1 minute.
I mean, there is no answer. Ben Johns is running over to his chair, and McGuffin just doesn't have the answer for him right now. What is it he needs to do, though, Cam, if anything, late in game 2?
I know he's not going to do it, but what I would like for him to do is, if he keeps getting past and it's just not working, stay back. I know he's not going to do it, but I would like to see it. It's just a different look for Johns. Maybe he doesn't pass him. Maybe McGuffin can get him to hit one more shot, and that's the shot he misses. So staying back, maybe coming in on the 3rd, 4th, 5th ball, not right away, at least for now, until Johns can maybe get a couple misses or miss hits, some in the net, some go wide, just something, because right now, when he's moving up, he's just seeing that spot and hitting winners right and left. So I would like him to stay back just for a couple balls, not for the whole game, but just to change up the look that Ben Johns is seeing right now.
Yeah, we got to do something different here, because what's got you here isn't working at the moment. So
Receiver, you have 1 remaining timeout. Server,
Ben Johns cruising along here, up 6-2, game 2.
Time in. 6-2.
Oh, wow. I mean, McGuffin going for an Ernie right there. He gets a pretty good paddle on it, but Johns just
starts to walk away as it hits as a winner.
7-2.
Oh, Johns just going body up on McGuffin. And this ball's just clearly going out if McGuffin can get out of the way, but he can't.
It's a smart play.
I mean, the fact that Johns got to that last ball is incredible, but McGuffin puts it away on the forehand and trying to put something together here. Down by 6.
Two, 8. Sign up.
Watch him just easily carve that backhand volley. He just makes it look so easy right there.
8-2. Side out.
Much better point for McGuffin to stay in, though.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
longer they go, he can come out on top, but it's having those 1-2 punches from Ben Johns, which has gotten him down right now at 2-8 and so much in trouble. Let's make these points a little bit longer. Let's make Johns hit one more ball.
Eight, 2.
Nice inside out forehand there for
Wow.
Ben Johns, and cruising along here, Cam. 9-2, game 2.
So relaxed, zoned in.
9-2. Side out.
Like to see him pull that cross court, maybe a drop. Very tough to attack from a low position, and McGuffin being there
2-9.
down the line.
Side out. Nine, 2.
A little long right there on that backhand flick.
I thought that was gonna little off-pace flick there,
Yeah,
land in,
if
but
he takes something off it, it will, but
McGuffin needs to get off too.
Point.
And he does.
and 3.
Okay, he
And
needs to
4.
get off 3. I'll stay with him. Here we go.
Stick with him here. Oh, big forehand winner there for Ben Johns, and McGuffin gets 1 back, but he's got to put a few together in a row to get back in this one.
9-3.
Wow. I mean, the serve from Ben Johns right now, he's just going for it, and it's showing.
Timeout receiver.
It is, and
10,
you can
3,
take that
1
risk
minute.
in singles. You should take that risk in singles. If you can get any free points off of your serve, let's say you make 5, miss 1, who cares?
All right, so a timeout here from McGuffin. Again, trying to slow the momentum of Ben Johns, no, but I don't know if a timeout or anything is going to do that the way he's moving right now, Cam.
He is. I mean, when someone is playing this well, this confident and locked in, even if you change all of your game up, it's still tough to beat, especially Ben Johns, who is very comfortable right now and run into his chair and taking a drink and twirling his paddle.
Yeah.
And just another day at the office for him, looking to get to Sunday. But I do like on the opposite side, if McGuffin can get these points just a little bit longer and change the pace, it may
Time in, gentlemen.
get his side out and see if he can't get just a couple more points on the board.
Side out.
There we go. There's a start.
3-10. Side out.
Just no rhythm right now. Tyson, he hasn't found one, and it's just tough to see
10-3.
because he feeds off of rhythm. He feeds off of his energy. Oh,
Wow.
Johns read that so well, but just couldn't do too much with it. McGuffin puts it away, but just he's got a mountain to climb here.
3-10.
Oh, that's a beautiful forehand winner for McGuffin. He needs to duplicate that about 6 more times to get back in this.
Stayed so low. Dipped right over that net.
4-10.
I'll tried it again, same spot, but to no avail, and
he didn't use as much wrist that time. As you saw, it was a much flatter ball. It's because it was so low. You can't get your wrist under a ball like that. I'd liked him to loft it, hit a nice dink into the kitchen, see if he can't win the point that way.
Another match point here for Ben Johns. And off the tape winner, and Johns wins 11-2, 11-4, moving on to Championship Sunday.
What an incredible match there by Ben Johns heading into Championship Day Sunday. Again, it is really hard coming off of a win like McGuffin did last weekend in beating Ben Johns, thinking you have to come out and do the exact same thing, and you need to win, and there's just a lot of pressure in that. And I think that maybe he took a little bit of that with him on the court this evening. Still an incredible competitor. Sometimes it's just the other opponent, like Ben Johns, was just on. He was painting lines. He was very comfortable, very confident, and seemed really light. He seemed light just emotionally and mentally in his head. Nothing really seemed to faze him, bother him, and I think it really just shows what a true competitor and how he's one of the best in the world, is because he's able to just block out everything and play his game. And I cannot wait to see what he does on Sunday at Championship Court here. Now we're going to go to Dom to speak with the winner, Ben Johns.
All right, let's hear it for both of those gentlemen. Tyson McGuffin, Ben Johns. Ben, going into that match, very familiar with Tyson. Got a little cool out here. Ball gets a little fast. What's the game plan going in against Tyson there?
Yeah, I definitely like the feel here. It's crisp, it's dry, so the ball feels really good in the paddle. So I was going big serves, big drives, and then that was the plan, and go from there. And a lot of the shots were going in, so it felt pretty good.
And I asked Annalie this earlier, and how important is it for you, though, to be done for today so you don't have to play another match in that bronze medal match?
That definitely helps, because next few days we got mixed doubles, men's doubles, and those are definitely going to be long days as well. So the quicker you can make these days, the better it's going to be for your other days.
All right, well, congratulations, Ben. Moving on to Championship Sunday. We have one more match here on center court. Bronze medal match, Tyson McGuffin and Julian Arnold here at the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships.